environment and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. We got all that figured out. I thought I might be able to hit Verizon here up in the rafters of Rock Springs, but worked for the preview, worked for ads, didn't work for the game, so we're back on AT&T. 6:42 to play. We want to give a special shout-out to some of our premium partners for this that are helping bring this regional game to you. Sage West Medical Center, Wyoming Community Bank, Extra Care Auto Care, and A.D. Martin, and you'll hear me talk about them throughout the night during breaks and stuff of that nature. As we take a look at Kelly Walsh, they played Riverton at Riverton early in the season, and it was only a 4-point game. 51-47 was the final score. So this is definitely a game that Riverton, and they would hope to knock them off, even though it would be considered an upset, because what that will then do is put the Riverton Wolverines in the driver's seat for getting to state, and give them also a little bit of wiggle room. Kelly Walsh comes in averaging 54 points a game. They are led by Mason Eager with just under 13 points a game. Their leading rebounders are Logan Atnip and Jonah Bullinger, both averaging just under 5 per game. Jack Nichols leads the team in assists and steals. From the field, they are a decent two-point shooting team, not great, 49%. They're pretty good from three-point land at 33%, and they are one of the better free throw shooting teams at 66%. They do have several guys who are kind of up there in the 80s, but none of them have more than 17 free throws. But this is a team that really, quite honestly, does not shoot a lot of free throws. They don't draw a lot of fouls. We've played teams that have guys who've shot 100-plus free throws on the season. The most for this team is 66 from Jack Nichols. Then it dives to 45, and then you're down in the 20s and teens. So this is not a team that gets to the line quite often. But it is a team that takes care of the ball and shoots pretty well. Now, as we take a look at Riverton, they came in, by the way, at 11-9 overall record. Riverton 9-16, or 6-16, excuse me, on the season. Riverton is averaging just under 49 points per game. They shoot 47% from 2, which is not overly good, 31% from 3, and they were up over at 50% earlier on free throws. Now they're back after the last game at 49%. Riverton's led by Malachi Smith with about 13.5 points per game. He also gets just at 9 rebounds per game. His younger brother Eric leads the team in assists, and leading the team in steals is Aiden Kelly. Again, this was a 4-point game at Riverton, and this is a winnable game. Now, the good news for the Wolverines is Bo Anderson is out there warming up, so that's another key piece off the bench for them. Don't know what his conditioning will be like as far as game conditioning, because we haven't seen him in a little bit, as he was under concussion protocol and he was sick at the same time. So we're glad to see him back out. Got tongue-tied there. Our Ranger keys to the game are going to be real simple, and it's going to be simple as long as Riverton is surviving and if they get to state, it'll be the same key. You cannot win in March. You just cannot do it. It's I don't want to say it's impossible, because there's always an exception and someone could point it out, but it's nearly darn impossible to win when you don't hit your free throws. So this team has got to figure out a way, as Coach Bo Sheets has said during the Cligger Ticket postgame show. They practice it ad nauseum, and it just doesn't have. They've got to hit their free throws. The other key is going to be staying out of foul trouble. This will be interesting to see if they come out like they have in a couple games early on, really feeding the post. I'd like to see them do it the whole game. They do have somewhat of a height advantage overall in the post, particularly with Malachi and Ryan Cox, especially with Malachi. While Kelly Walsh does have, I think, one guy looking at him out there that can really match up as far as height. He's substantially thinner as far as muscle. He's much more of a lean build. Malachi and Ryan Cox, a lot more of a strong build. So if the refs are allowing a little physicality, hopefully Riverton can exploit that in the paint. When we return, it will be time for the Sutherland's starting lineups here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Community
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 93.9 KTAK. It is time for the Southern starting lineups. First, for the Kelly Walsh Trojans, coached by the legend Coach Roden, it will be number 2, Nichols, number 3, Eager, number 5, Becker, number 10, Alvar, and number 15, Bullinger. For your Riverton Wolverines, led by Coach Bo Sheets, it will be number 1, Eric Smith, number 11, Aiden Kelly, number 15, Brandon Monroe, number 33, Malachi Smith, and number 55, Ryan Cox. When we return, it will be time for tip-off here at the 4A West Regionals in Rock Springs on WYO Today and KTAK.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And welcome back. It is time to tip it off. Riverton in their red and white uniforms. They'll be going left to right. And Kelly Walsh in their, I think that's green. I am colorblind, so I do apologize. White with green numbering. Malachi Smith and Bullinger are going to tip it off against each other, and it is won by Malachi Smith on the tip. Ryan Cox almost fell down when he caught it, trying to not get a backcourt violation. Got to Eric Smith. Eric Smith is going to toss the ball away, and it's going to lead to a layup by number 10, Alvar, and they take the lead here early on, 2-0. Eric Smith was trying to pass to the high block, just didn't get enough oomph on it, and it led to the turnover. Monroe now with it in the front court, goes to Smith on the right wing. They swing it all the way back around to the near wing to Aiden Kelly. He's looking inside, goes to Ryan Cox on the block, and he tried to pass it to Malachi Smith, and it's turnover number 2. Not really paying attention to who was in the way, and Riverton does get back, so Kelly Walsh's Nichols will set up. He drives into the paint, has to dish it off to Eager. Eager with a spin move, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Malachi. Eric Smith quickly on the break. He's cut off. Good job by Kelly Walsh getting back. Gets it to his brother, who's going to pop from 15. No good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds. It will be last touched by the Kelly Walsh Trojans, so it'll remain with Riverton here with 6:57 left in the first quarter. Kelly inbounds to Malachi up around three-point line, and he'll toss it to Brandon Monroe, who's on the Tiger Paw here at Rock Springs court at their gymnasium. Goes to Eric Smith on the far wing. Eric Smith trapped, has to get to Ryan Cox at three-point line, gets into Malachi Smith. He drives up, under, puts it up, and one! Beautiful move by Malachi there. Ties up and gives Riverton a chance to get the lead. From the free throw line, we're going to test early on how free throws for the big man in the middle are going to go. Malachi, free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound is by Kelly Walsh, and they'll hand it off to Nichols, who will quickly bring it up into the front court. Going to his left for Becker. Becker back to Eager on the wing. Three is on its way. Good. 5-2, Kelly Walsh, 6:19 to play in the first. Monroe to Eric Smith and back. Now to Kelly on the far side. Back to Monroe up around the Tiger Paw. Over to Eric Smith on the near wing. Smith looking to drive, takes one dribble, picks it up. Now he's in trouble. Aiden Kelly comes out to help him out. They get to Malachi at the free throw line. Out to Brandon Monroe in the left corner. He's going to get it to Malachi. Malachi for three, no good. Rebound by Kelly Walsh, and they'll look to break. Lander boys, FYI, checking the Ranger Printer scoreboard, have gone to OT tied at 55. Kelly Walsh swinging it inside, now back out to Alvar. They get to Nichols. Nichols is going to pass it up to Eager, and he hits another three. 8-2. Now, this is not one of the keys to the game I gave, but one thing sometimes with Riverton in this offense is they get very shot hesitant and a lot of passing, and usually Malachi or Eric Smith are the only two willing to shoot. Right now, it's only been Malachi. Monroe to Aiden Kelly. He'll back out towards half court now. Dribbles top of the key and goes to Monroe on the far wing. Now back to Monroe, dribbles it up, and he throws to Aiden Kelly, and Aiden Kelly just drops it out of bounds. Third turnover, and we haven't played 3 minutes. 5:03 to play, and Josiah Hernandez and Clay Sheets are going to check in. Nichols cautiously bringing it up, guarded by Eric Smith, goes to his right to Alvar. Alvar looking to go into the paint. Actually, I think he was looking for somebody to cut, and he throws it completely out of bounds. That'll be the first turnover of the evening against Kelly Walsh. Riverton so far has taken 3 shots. Hernandez back to Eric Smith from top of the key to the wing. Now crossing over to Sheets on the far wing. Sheets back to Eric Smith, top of the Tiger Paw. Now back to Hernandez. Nothing going towards the basket at the moment. Hernandez back to Smith. Now to Malachi Smith at the free throw line. He gets out to Hernandez. Hernandez is going to shoot a three, no good. Rebound by Ryan Cox. Ryan Cox spins, puts it up, and one! That's what I'm talking about, Ryan. But again, the free throw line. If we hit this one and we hit the other one, it'd be a 2-point game. Substitutions in mass now happening as Roden, Gillum, and Atnett will come in for Kelly Walsh. Riverton going to stick with who they have at the moment. And Ryan Cox nails the free throw. One possession game, 8-5. Full court press shown and now backed out of by the Wolverines. Nichols over the timeline. Goes to Gillum at the high post, out for a three, and it's in and out, no good. Rebound by Malachi. That shot was by Eager and missed. First miss from the three-point line. Malachi drives in, puts it up, no good. Ryan Cox gets the rebound and puts it up, no good, but they will call the foul. Ryan Cox will go to the line to shoot 2. First foul, by the way, was on Eager. That was his first team first. Second foul was on Nichols, his first, team second. Ryan Cox going line, can pull the Wolverines within 1. First one on the way, no good. Hard off the back iron. As we'll see Aiden Kelly check back in. He'll come in for Eric Smith. Looks like Blake Gantenbein is going to come in for the shooter, Ryan Cox. Second one on its way. No good. Too hard off the back iron again. Eager wants the long pass. Thought about a long 2. Thinks otherwise. Pass it over to Roden. Now they get it back up top to Nichols. Nichols drives in. Malachi challenges it. He misses. Shot was rebounded and shot by 13. No good. Rebound by Riverton. Hernandez with it in the corner, takes a dribble in, shoots from 17, no good, and it's going to be slapped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Ryan Cox, and it will go over to Kelly Walsh here with 3:26 to play in the first quarter. Riverton trailing by 3. Gantenbein did come in for Ryan Cox on the dead ball. So it's Kelly, Gantenbein, Sheets, Malachi Smith, and Hernandez. They're going to swing it. They're going to look for the 3 from Nichols as they swing it around the horn. 3 is no good. Rebound is by Kelly Walsh, but he's unable to keep his position inbounds in the corner, and he falls out of bounds. It'll be Riverton basketball. That'll be the second turnover of the day against Kelly Walsh. Hernandez with it up on the Tiger Paw, going to his left. Looks for Malachi Smith in the paint. Malachi looking to back down, does so, puts up a little jumper and left it way short. No good, and quickly into the break is Kelly Walsh. It's not there, and they have to slow it up. They get to Eager for 3 from the wing, no good. His second miss in a row. Rebound by Malachi Smith. 8-5 still. Hernandez with it. Going to his left, to the near side, goes to Clay Sheets in the corner. Clay Sheets bounce pass back up to Hernandez, and they'll go to the other side for Kelly. To Malachi Smith, he's immediately trapped, and he's going to throw the ball away. Turnover number 4 against Riverton. Quickly on the break, they get to Roden. Now they swing it to Nichols. Nichols for 3 is good. (11-5), 2:07 to play in the first. Aiden Kelly with it to Malachi Smith towards the elbow on the near side. Back out to Clay Sheets. Clay Sheets going to go to his right for Hernandez. Hernandez tried to drive, gets cut off, goes back to Clay Sheets. They swing it all the way around to Aiden Kelly. Now to Malachi Smith on the baseline. Double team out to Kelly. Kelly for 3, way off target. Chased down by Hernandez, and he's able to throw it off of Kelly Walsh and keep Riverton with the possession. .143 left, and Eric Smith and Brandon Monroe will come back in. They'll come get Clay Sheets and Hernandez, and now we'll see Garrett Jackson for the first time. He comes in for Blake Gantenbein. Inbound is to Eric Smith. He wanted to shoot the 3, but good closeout defense. Dribbles in, gets it back out to Kelly. Looks for Jackson. Jackson in the paint, out to Kelly. Back to Jackson. Lost it, but Kelly able to track it down for him. Looking for Eric Smith, and turnover number 5. And that's going to lead to a break, and Eric Smith commits the foul and keeps Alvar from scoring, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. An issue early on in this is the interior passing that Riverton is trying to do, these close passes with guys in between them. First shot is up and good. Goes 12-5. But what I was saying was they're just not getting either enough speed on it, or they're not really realizing how close guys are. It's like Kelly Walsh is anticipating a lot of these passes. Like, they've scouted it out. They know what it is. Second one missed. Rebound by Malachi Smith. Gets it to Eric Smith. To Garrett Jackson in the corner. Looking inside for Ryan Cox. Ryan Cox spins. Baby hook off the glass. Good by Ryan Cox. He now has 5. And Riverton trails by 5. 12-7 here with 1:05 left in the first. Kelly Walsh is Roden with it. Dribbles up top of the key, then passes over to the far wing for Becker. Becker's going to stop and pop a 3, and Eric Smith just didn't close out on him. I don't know if he thought he wouldn't shoot it or not, but he did nonetheless, and it's 15-7. Jackson to Eric Smith. Over to Monroe, and they're playing the zone, and you got to shoot over the top of the zone, and no one seems to be really willing to so far. To Garrett Jackson on the far wing, to Malachi Smith on the elbow. He drives in into a double team, out to Eric Smith. Eric drives in with 25 seconds left, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. And this right now is why those free throws are going to be so critically important. Trailing like they are. Foul is on Atnip. It's his first, team fourth, excuse me. I'm missing a foul. I'll get that at some point in time. Yeah, but it's the fourth. And Eric misses the first one. Bo Anderson checking in. First time in a couple weeks for him. Update from Lander. The Lander Valley Tigers are headed to the second OT. Smith hits the second one. His first point of the game is 15-8, 7-point game. Looking to drive into the paint, almost lost control of it, did Atnip. Atnip gets it to Becker. Becker to Roden on the near side, back up top for Atnip. He thought about a three, almost lost it to Ryan Cox. Finally gets over to Becker with 3 seconds left. They put it up, no good by Becker. And that'll do it for the quarter, excuse me. At the end of the first, it is 15-8. Riverton with some work to do, especially on the offensive end. Their defense has been all right as I hiccup. We'll be right back here on 93.9 KTAK.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. Starting with it will be Kelly Walsh, it seems, and the PA announcer didn't realize you got to turn off the music once they're ready to start. Mistake there by him. I don't know what. Now the coach for Kelly Walsh is talking to him. Inbound will be by the Trojans, and they'll bring it into the front court. Looking to drive in is Alvar. He has to dish out to Eager. Eager to Nichols, and now they'll swing it over to Becker. Becker dribbles at the top of the key, almost walked there, but then passes it off to Alvar. Gets it Nichols. Nichols drives to the free throw line, has to kick it out for Alvar. They're going to get Nichols. Nothing really moving here. Looking to drive in. They kick out to Alvar, open for three, and he nails it. Just left him open. Good ball movement there by Kelly Walsh, and the lead grows. It's now 10. 18-8. Riverton in the front court, no pressure by Kelly Walsh. Eric Smith to Monroe. Monroe down on the baseline to Cox. Cox moves in, puts it up, no good. And I think he's going to get the foul called on Bullinger. It is against him. Kind of a late whistle. I'll give Bullinger that much. It'll send Ryan Cox to the line. He has 5 points on the day. And free throw so critical in a basketball game. First one, no good. He's now 1 for 4 on the day. And I'm not picking on Ryan. The whole team has just not been good at free throws this year. And especially when you get down 10 early on, free throws, chance to score without the clock moving can be your best friend. Second one on the way, Ryan Cox hits it. 2 of 5. And it's now the lead is cut to 18-9. 9-point lead, 6:47 to play in the half. They go to Eager. Eager hands off to Becker. Becker won the three, didn't take it. Instead, he makes the extra pass, and the three is drilled by Alvar. 21-9. Boy, they've shot well from the three-point line. Dribbling towards the baseline is Malachi, and it's going to go off of the foot, it looks like, of Becker. So stay with Riverton. Of course, Riverton for the quarter start with Kelly, Smith, Monroe, and Cox. Long pass to inbound it from the baseline to Monroe out towards half court. Goes to Eric Smith on the right wing. Back to Monroe up top. Monroe to Cox at the free throw line. Out to Smith. Smith drives baseline. He's cut off. Loses control of it. Turnover. Number 6 as it went out of bounds. And right now, it just discombobulated is what Riverton looks like. But they've got to figure it out fast because this team is right now 1, 2, 3. They are 5 of 8 from the three-point line. Driving in now will be Nichols. He puts it up, no good. But there is a foul on the play. It is against Ryan Cox. It'll be his first. Team first of the second quarter. In fact, team first of the game for Riverton. Nichols' first free throw on the way, pure. Second one on its way. Hits off the back iron and then falls through. 23-9. Riverton digging itself a hole. They're not something that they're used to that. They can come back. But more often than not, they have been unable to finish that comeback. Goes to Malachi Smith, does Aiden Kelly. Malachi backing down, shoots from 15. Good. Hit every bit of iron it possibly seemingly could. But it is good nonetheless, 23-11. Riverton needing a stop. They let Nichols get open for 3. Shoots it, no good. Rebound by Atnip, puts it up and good. Ryan Cox just didn't box him out there. And it's 25-11. 5:22 to play in the half. Eric Smith to Aiden Kelly. Kelly Walsh not interested in pressuring in the backcourt at all. They wait till the front court and then run a trap. Monroe is going to throw it away, and we're going to have a timeout, it looks like. Kelly just threw it away. Or Brian Monroe trying to get to Kelly. We have a timeout on the floor. 5:08 to go in the half. 25-11. Kelly Walsh Trojans on top here on 939 KTAK.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
And welcome back to KTAK 93.9 coverage of Riverton High School basketball here at the 4A West Regionals and Rock Springs. 5:08 to play in the half here, and the Wolverines are down by 14, 25-11. They do reverse the call, so they will have the ball here. Inbound is by Hernandez, who's checked into Clay Sheets. Sheets to Malachi Smith in the paint. He drives, puts it up, no good, but he will go to the line as he is hacked. Foul is against number 5, but that is Becker. That's his first, I do believe. Team second. Malachi Smith from the line today, 0 for 1. First one in and out, no good. Second one on its way, too hard, no good. Eric Smith trying to tap the rebound out, got a hand on it, but it goes right to Kelly Walsh. Trojans into the front court, looking to extend their lead, going into the paint. Little baby hook is up and good by Atnip. Now he's got 2 in a row, and the lead is 27-11. Eric Smith gonna dribble away from a screen, shoots a 3, good. That might be Eric's second shot of the night. It is. First bucket from the field, and he cuts the lead. down to 13. 14-27. Riverton looking to trap. They find an open Eager, and he misses. Rebound by Eric Smith. He missed the three. Eric Smith coming up now. Eager missed the three. To Malachi at the elbow. Malachi out to Hernandez. Hernandez thinking about the three. Blocked. And that was an emphatic block nonetheless. Into the front court, they get Eager. Thought about the three, instead goes in for the baby hook by Atnip. Good. Atnip now has 6. Lead is back out to 15, 29-14. Eric Smith to Clay Sheets. Blake Gantenbein checked in last dead ball. Eric Smith looking to drive in, goes to the elbow. Now he's stuck. Gets it out to Hernandez. Hernandez driving into the paint and loses control of it, taken away. 8th turnover of the night, and it's going to lead to a fast break and easy lay-in by Alvar. 17-point game, largest lead of the evening for Kelly Walsh. Eric Smith into the front court, goes to Clay Sheets. Clay Sheets to Eric Smith. He's on the near wing, back up top to Clay Sheets, now to Hernandez. Back to Clay Sheets. Clay Sheets fumbles around with it, finally gains control of it, gets to Hernandez on the far wing. Back to Clay Sheets, to Malachi Smith at the free throw line. He drives in, puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good, and they're going to call a jump ball. They're going to say it was a block. It will stay with Riverton. Aiden Kelly, Ryan Cox, Blake Gantenbein, and Monroe all coming back in. So the only one staying on the floor will be Clay Sheets here. Kelly looking to inbound. Gets it into Clay Sheets. Sheets looks to drive, and he's fouled as he took off. It'll be a foul against Nichols, his second, team third. So it'll be inbounds for Riverton with 2:46 left here in the first half. Coming back in for Kelly Walsh will be Alvar. Monroe with the inbound pass to him. Kelly on a cut to the corner. Gets it in the corner. Now looking inside for Gantenbein. Almost stolen away. Gets it right back, though. Gets into Cox. Misses. Rebound by Gantenbein. Clay Sheets thought about a three on the kick out. Goes to Monroe. Monroe inside to Cox. Cox puts it up. No good. Rebound by Kelly Walsh. Eager with it. Hands it off to, I'm trying to look for a number, Roden. Roden back to Eager up top. 2:05 left here in the half. Hands it off to Alvar. Throws it inside, now back out and swing it to Eager. Eager hands off to Roden. Roden looking in the paint, gets into Atnip. Atnip trying to back down Ryan Cox and has it stolen away by Brandon Monroe. 3rd turnover of the evening for Kelly Walsh. Quickly into the front court, out to Monroe for an open three. No good. Can't buy a shot, can't buy a shot. Looking to break is Kelly Walsh. Inside, now outside for three. No good by Atnip. Rebound is gotten to Aiden Kelly. Aiden Kelly will try and lead a fast break. And good job by Kelly Walsh getting back with 1:22 left. Aiden will slow things up, and he throws off the foot. They're going to call it a kick ball. It was thrown off the foot of Alvar and then picked up by Eager. So lucky for Riverton. One of the few things that are lucky that are going right for Riverton there. The Smith brothers check back in. Inbound is to Monroe in the backcourt as he'll dribble to the front court. Going to his right for Aiden Kelly. Aiden Kelly looking to drive in, and immediately they look to set up the trap. He has to get it back out to Monroe. Swing it to the near side for Smith. Eric looking to drive, gets cut off, goes back out to Monroe. 1 minute left in the half. Back to Eric Smith. He's going to shoot the three. Good! Eric Smith now has 2 of them. 14-point game, 31-17. Swinging, they're going to go underneath for Atnip. Atnip back out for Becker. Becker pump fake, dribbles, and shoots the three. No good. Rebound by Riverton, they get to Aiden Kelly on the break for three. No good. Ryan Cox fights for it. Monroe comes away with it. And he gets it out to Eric Smith. Smith drives in, puts a floater up. Good. Eric now with 9 has hit his last 3. And it's a 12-point game with 17 seconds left here in the first half. Off a screen, they shake free. They get it to Gillum. Gillum driving into the paint, and we're going to get a block. It'll only be the first foul, so I don't think he was shooting. It'll only be the second foul of the quarter. It's going against Aiden Kelly. And it'll be inbound by Kelly Walsh on the baseline on the near side of their own goal with 8.4 seconds left. Inbound comes to Atnip. He gives it up to Becker, who drives in. Monroe tried to set up for the charge. Becker scores, and the half-court heave by Hernandez. Excuse me, that was Hernandez with the half-court heave. Comes up short. And at half, it's 33-19. Hernandez just set up for that charge just a little bit too far in, and it allowed Becker, and too early, and allowed Becker just to go kind of around him. So that is the half, and Riverton with some work to do. Eric Smith getting a little hot. You kind of wish the court had been able to go a little bit longer. When we return, it'll be time for the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on KTAK.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
All right, welcome back to the United States Marine Corps halftime show. They're having one of those contests where you got to hit a free throw, lay up a free throw, a three-point contest, and half-court shot for prizes. And they've all been pretty good until they got to the 3. And we got 5 seconds left on this one to hit the 3. Looked good, is not good. 2 seconds, 1 second. She shoots the last second 3. Good, just like the last one. She is the last second 3. So as we go to the Ranger Printer scorebook, we see that it is 33-19 at half. Riverton outscored 15-11 in the first quarter, or 15-8 in the first quarter, and 18-11 in the second. And there is your deficit. Riverton, one of our keys to the game, of course, being free throws. And they have made 2 of 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 2 of 8, 25% from the free throw line. And 8 points right there. If you'd had 6 more points if you'd hit them, you'd be within 8. So it's been kind of an ugly game for Riverton. I mean, the turnovers were a little bit iffy, and they're going through this stretch. You've heard me and Coach Sheets talk about where seemingly Malachi, and at times, and in this game I can definitely say at times, because for a while there he wouldn't shoot either, that no one else seemingly wants to take a shot. Ryan Cox will inside when they feed him, but nobody, sometimes they can't get to him. They're looking to trap. They're looking to take the post game away. And the outside shooters just, I don't know if it's they're worried about missing, but shooters got to shoot. As we go to the Ranger Printer's scorebook, we are going to see that leading all scorers is Alvar for Kelly Walsh. He has 11. Then 6 by Eager and 6 by Atnip, 5 by Becker, 5 by Nichols. For Riverton, leading scorer is Eric Smith with 9. And then you have to go to Malachi Smith has 4. And then Ryan Cox with 6. Aiden Kelly's taking 1 shot. Hernandez is taking 3. Monroe 3. Bo Anderson, obviously either not fully up to speed or, just barely cleared, has not played a whole lot. He'd usually be one of the first guys off the bench besides the other guard, in this case Hernandez. And we're not seeing that. So Riverton has got some work to do. And now the Ranger Printer score, the Ranger keys the game. That free throw one is uber critical. And at this point in time, I hate to say it, I don't know if this is the identity of the team. They just can't shoot free throws, which is a difference from the teams of the past 4 years. Granted, they also had Parker Paxton, who was a great free throw shooter, but they were never this low as a team, even without Parker. Is this the identity of the team? But they want to come back. Twofold things are going to happen. It's twofold key. One, you've got to have to hit your free throws, and I should say threefold. Someone's going to have to score besides the Smith brothers and Ryan Cox. Don't have to score a lot, 5 or 6, but you got to get someone else involved that'll free up Malachi, Ryan, and Eric. And the third part of it, they have got to stick with their man and stick with the three-point shooters, because Kelly Walsh is hitting at a very good clip from 3. And that's where this lead has kind of built up, is on the back of that, along with missed free throws and missed opportunities. We want to thank the few, the proud, the many, the Marines. We also want to give a shout out to our premium sponsors for this regional, Sage West Medical, Wyoming Community Bank, our bank at WYO Today. That's who we use. Also, A.D. Martin and Extra Care Auto Care. So thanks to them, and thanks to all of our sponsors that are doing sports packs and things of that nature. We appreciate you. It's what allows us to come down here even an extra night in advance. Thanks to those premium sponsors. They made that possible, because hotels, we booked our hotel for Thursday and Friday in September. We booked the one for last night because we thought South Pass would close the night before. We booked it on Tuesday night. So rooms were, shall we say, expensive down here with so many people in town and so many teams. So we got about 3 minutes until we will start the third quarter. So when we return, it will be the third quarter, and we'll see what Riverton can do in the next 16 minutes to try and close this gap as they trail 33-19 on 93.9 KTAK.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn, where comfort meets convenience.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK. They had a little bit of an issue with the scoreboard. Looks like we are having some technical issues. It will be Kelly Walsh ball when we tip it off, or not tip it off, when we inbound it and start the third quarter. Kind of started noticing some issues here when it was hanging up on tenths of a second. There's a guy working on the clock right now, and now it's off. So we'll once we get this figured out, we'll be right back. In the meantime, we'll pay some bills here on 93.9 KTAK.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve,
Actually, no, we'll come right back. We'll get back to that Pepsi ad in a second as they figured out the moment we went to a break. Inbound is to Nichols. Nichols to Alvar, or Eager, excuse me, back over to Nichols. Looks underneath for Eager, and they're going to get Malachi Smith trying to come through him to tap the ball away. That's his first foul. Team third. That's one of the things that Riverton did exceptionally well is they didn't foul at all. That's only their third foul in the entire game. Inbound will be by Nichols. He gets it in to Bullinger. To Eager, who drives in, puts it up. And they're going to say one. Kelly trying to take the charge. And they waited for absolute ever on that one. And I don't mean to complain. Well, yeah, I do mean to complain on this one. He was already down. Riverton was getting ready to inbound the ball, and then they whistled that it was a block. The guy furthest away, and y'all know that irks me to death when a guy completely out of position makes a call. But, I mean, if you're not going to call, I mean, I was fine with a no call. But Riverton into the front court, out to Kelly. Kelly thought about three, had it open, and decided not to take it to Monroe. Monroe to Eric Smith, 36-19. And it's going to go into the paint, and we are going to get a jump ball. This one will stay with the Wolverines. So last we heard Lander Valley was in 3 overtimes. We'll try and get you a final in just a second here. I think it's gone final. Monroe to Eric Smith on the inbound to Malachi Smith. Out to Aiden Kelly in the corner for 3. No good. No one boxed out Malachi. He puts it up. No good. Rebound by Cox. Up and good. Cox now with 8. And it's 36-21. Nichols dribbles all the way down, then dishes out for 3. Good. That was Bullinger. That's his first shot of the night, and he extends the lead out to 39-21, 18-point lead. Monroe into the front court, goes to the elbow for Malachi Smith to Kelly up top. He's going to shoot a three off the bank and good. Kelly hits his first shot of the night and gets it back down to 15 points, 39-24. Eager looking to drive in, cut off by Malachi Smith. Up top for Nichols. They're going to swing it around all the way over to Becker. Now looking in the paint. Instead they go to the corner. Now back up top for Becker. 6:15 to play in the third. Becker looking to drive. Kelly cuts him off. He dishes back out to Nichols. Nichols off the screen by Bullinger. Drives the free throw line. Gets it to Bullinger, who puts it up. No good. They didn't call a foul there, and I thought three guys for Riverton hacked him. They get Smith in the corner on the break. Three, no good. Left well short. Rebound by Kelly Walsh, and they'll look to break. They've got numbers. Dish out to Becker. Now he's going to go inside. Extra pass was not needed by Bullinger, but he did it anyway, and Nichols is going to finish in the paint. Nichols now with 7, 41-24. Eric Smith brings it over the timeline, going to Aiden Kelly on the wing. Aiden Kelly off a screen by Ryan Cox. He's trapped, and they're going to get a foul on Bullinger. That's his second. Team first of the third quarter comes with 5:30 to play in the third. All right, in 3 overtimes, the Lander Valley Tigers will now face elimination tomorrow. They lose 66-65 in 3 OTs. Tiger boys will play at 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. Lady Tigers will play at 5. That will, of course, be on 93.1 KFCW. Inbound is to Hernandez, who checks in, to Cox, and he tries to dish it out to Eric Smith, and it just goes through his hands for turnover number 9 on the day. Clay Sheets also checked in with Hernandez during that dead ball. And Riverton finds itself with a deficit that is growing with 5:15 in the third. Nichols dribble drives to the free throw line, now dishes it out for Becker. They're going to swing it back around, an open three for Atnip, no good. Rebound by Clay Sheets. Sheets into the front court to Hernandez. Hernandez top of the key, back to Sheets on the far wing. Riverton now going left to right on your radio dial. Over to Eric Smith on the right wing. Gets a screen from his brother. No pick and roll in action, though. And they go to Clay Sheets. Clay Sheets and Malachi on the elbow. Malachi looking to drive in. Kicks out to Eric Smith. Over to Clay Sheets. Back into the paint to Malachi. Malachi, they're looking to triple. Oh, beautiful move by Malachi. He now has 6, and we have a timeout on the floor. 41-26, 15-point deficit for Riverton. They'll call the full timeout with 4:27 in the third here on 93.9 KTAK.
The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Inbound by Kelly Walsh. He'll get Eager. He'll drive in and draw the block from Clay Sheets. He just set up too far underneath, and it'll give Eager the chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. So that's kind of been the way things have gone here, is every time Riverton does something kind of pretty good, like get on a little bit of mini run, start to cut into the lead, you get a foul call like that. I think the only reason the ref is not calling it a charge is both Clay Aiden, for that matter, on the play, and Hernandez are setting up too far inside. This time, Eager hits the free throw, and it's back out to an 18-point game. 4:11 to play in the third. Hernandez with it. Hernandez going inside for Malachi. Malachi back out to Aiden Kelly. He looked for a step-back three. Instead, he gave it to Blake Gantenbein, who's going to try and throw it up top and turns it over. Looking to break now is Kelly Walsh. They're going to stop Nichols for three. Good. 47-26, 21-point deficit. And you start looking at tomorrow, potentially, and we'll get into that as we go on. Let's get the fourth quarter first, see if Riverton can do something. They go inside to Malachi. He stopped, tries to go up and under. He does, uses his physicality and scores. He now has 8. 47-28, 19-point game here at Rock Springs High School. Of course, the nightcap still to come. They're going to swing it around and find an open three for Roden and splash. Roden's first shot of the game, and they're starting the three-point. They've been hot from three the whole game. 50-28. They've missed like 5 of them, and they've shot like 15 of them. Kelly to Malachi at the free throw line. Malachi looking to drive in, spins, puts it up, no good. Trying to get his own rebound, can't do it. Rebound by Kelly Walsh. They will look to break, then slow it up. Clay Sheets did a good job of stopping the ball to Roden. Roden gets it back from Atnip, drives in, hands off to Nichols. Nichols screened by Atnip, and he's going to look to pass it to Gillum, but he's going to turn it over, and it will go back over to Riverton. Let's see here. So, go ahead and look. Star Valley and Green River are the nightcap here at 8:15, and I'll give credit where credit is due. They have ran like a well-oiled machine here today. Every game that we've seen has started on time. Of course, no overtime games I'm aware of. Inside to Ryan Cox, almost loses it out to Aiden Kelly. Aiden Kelly for three, no good. Rebound is by Kelly Walsh with 2:14 to go in the third. Nichols into the front court. They're going to swing it around. Open three for Atnip. In and out, no good. And they're just finding open threes way too much. Hernandez gets it, comes up, looks like a wet spot on the floor as his shoe slipped, and he's hurt, actually. It's his ankle gave way on that slip, so you don't want to see that. So Hernandez is going to have to come out. Bo Sheets is going to call a 30-second timeout. Minute 56 left in the third. 50-28, Kelly Walsh on top here on 939 KTAK.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
And welcome back. Hernandez out, Monroe in, and it looks like we're going to get a couple of things too. Aiden Kelly's out. He thought he was in. Bo Anderson back in, and he has the ball on the wing. Kelly Walsh in 2-3 zone now, and why not? I mean, the paint's the only place that Riverton's really been effective. Monroe with it to Eric Smith. Eric Smith up top to Monroe, back to Eric Smith up top. Looking inside, he throws it right, and that's what the zone is meant to do, collapse, and they do. And on a long breakout pass, Eric Smith, though, makes up the ground and blocks it out of bounds off of Alvar trying to get the fast break. That was not, they even got some O's from the other team's fans that are just waiting for the big Star Valley Green River moment, or Star Valley Rock Springs moment, excuse me. No, that's right, Star Valley Green River. Inbound shot for three by Gillum is no good. He still is scoreless. And Riverton coming down. Bo Anderson dribbles into the corner, and as he tries to spin, they're going to get a foul. Foul is going against Becker. That's his second. Only the team's second. Comes with a minute 15 in the third. Roden will now come out for Nichols. So the 2-3 zone is old school. It's one of the most basic zones, meant to make you have to shoot from outside or dribble, drive, and kick. It's meant to clog passing lanes. It's meant to clog up the paint, make it hard. And the paint has been outside of Eric Smith where all the points have came from. Inbound is to Eric Smith in the corner. He's going to dribble out to the wing, goes to Malachi on the low block. Malachi into the post, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. Foul is going against number 13, Atnip, to his second, team third. Malachi going to the line where he is 0 for 3 today. And now he's 0 for 4. Free throw's been a bugaboo all season. It's a team that shoots at 49% from the charity stripe. Come on, Malachi, give us one here. Get down to a 21-point game. On the way, good. Maybe I need to say that every single time. 50-29. Riverton in a bit of a full court press, more token, man on man. Monroe up. Thermopolis Bobcats are down 30-23 at the half to right. Of course, that was seen as a game that could be a potential state championship game, and it's a first round game at 2A down in Casper. They're at Casper College today. You can listen out on 101.7. Swinging around the horn is Kelly Walsh. Atnip with it now. Turns, thought about a three, then passes it over to Becker. Becker looking to go inside, and it's stolen away by Bo Anderson. Looking to get to Eric Smith on the run, puts it up, no good, but he is fouled and will go to the line. He is 1 of 2 on the day with 27 seconds left here in the third. First one up and good by the younger of the Smith brothers. 20-point game, 50-30. Second one on its way, hits front iron, then rolls over and in, good. 19-point game, 50-30, 25 seconds left. Bringing it over the timeline will be Alvar. Looks to drive, dishes out to Becker. Becker for three, no good. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe looking for a long pass. It's intercepted and trying to bring it all the way down, and they are going to step on the line with 9.4 seconds. Valiant effort to try and save it on the outlet pass was Alvar, but Riverton will have the basketball with 9.4. Monroe with it to Kelly. 6 seconds left to Monroe. 4 seconds to Eric Smith. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He's going to turn, shoot the three. Ryan Cox picks up the air ball, puts it in as time expires. Cox now with 10, and the game is 17 points, 50-33 here. 8 minutes to go in regulation as we'll head to the fourth. Riverton still with a lot of work to do if they want to make this competitive on 93.9 KTAK.
Death on our roads from impaired driving we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
And welcome back, fourth quarter time. Just a reminder that tomorrow we will be going on the air at about 10:15 with the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, as it will be Riverton Rock Springs in a do-or-die game here in the girls 4A West bracket. So 10:30 tomorrow will be our first game. Inbound is by Kelly Walsh, excuse me. They get to Roden. Roden swings it over to Becker. Becker finds Alvar for three. Eager for three, no good. Rebound gotten and put back by Alvar. So something now that Riverton cannot allow second chance points, back up to a 19-point deficit, and Riverton's going to lose control of it. It's going to be thrown out on a break, and Monroe comes back and strips it away, but unfortunately he steps on the baseline, so it'll stay with Kelly Walsh. So if this score or this result holds, which it's looking more and more likely, we will be in a do-or-die game against Star Valley or Green River tomorrow. That game will be at 1:45. So inbound shot put up, no good. And let's see here. I think we got a foul on the floor. It is. Foul is against Eric Smith. That's his first, team first of the fourth quarter. It will send Alvar to the line, who missed the shot, for 2. And chance to get this back out to a 20-point game. First one on the way, in, out, and then back in again. And it is a 20-point game. Second one on its way is good. And excuse me, they called that a 3-point opportunity shot. So he's going to get another one. He's made the first 2. He is now 3 of 4 on the day from the line. Third one will rebound by Aiden Kelly. 7:18 to go. They get it to Monroe. He's picked up on the wing after he picks up his dribble, gets it to Malachi Smith. Malachi from the high block looking to work into the paint, puts it up, no good, but he is fouled. He will go to the line. Let's see who the foul is going to be called against. It's going to go against Bullinger. That's the foul I was missing earlier. He now has 4. Malachi will go to the line where he is 1 of 4. 1 of 6, 1 of 7, and he misses the, or 1 of 5, excuse me, he misses the first. These are the 7. Malachi with his second one on its way in and good. 20-point game, 54-34. Riverton now in the full court press. Inbound is to Gillum, who then will get it to the point guard Roden, who will bring it up on the near side wing. Dishes out to Atnip, who's wide open for 3. Puts it up, misses off the iron. Rebound by Riverton. They get to Kelly. Kelly to Monroe. Monroe looking to drive back up towards top of the key. Goes to Malachi Smith on the elbow. Malachi Smith out to Kelly. Kelly, a contested 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by Malachi, who puts it up, no good from 15. And Kelly Walsh will come away with the rebound. Roden with it. Roden dribbles off a screen, thought about the 3, and now realizes maybe time, and now he's going to throw it away. So time wasn't going to happen. Malachi Smith drives into the paint, puts it up. Contested, partially blocked, but they also got body. So Malachi Smith will go to the line to shoot 2. Here with 6:16 left in the fourth quarter. Malachi, a couple dribbles, now on the way, good. Malachi right now with 11 points on the day. Second one on its way in. 54-36. 18-point game with 6:11 left. They go to Eager. Eager thought about the shot, then dishes it. Now cross court to Roden. Roden over to Gillum. Gillum hands it off to Alvar. Alvar out to Eager. Eager for 3, no good. Rebound is by Eric Smith. Smith drives down, goes to Bo Anderson in the corner. Bo trying to drive baseline, has to dish out to Malachi. Malachi now driving baseline, gets it to Gantenbein. Gantenbein from 8 feet in and out, no good. That's his first shot of the day. Rebound by Kelly Walsh. I expected more people to be showing up now, especially with Green River up next. Although I-80 to Green River is, I don't even know if it's open. I'll find out because I've got to go 2 exits in my hotel. They swing it to Eager, shoots for 3, no good. Eager gone cold now. They get it out to Roden for 3, in and out, no good. Smith looking to go coast to coast, takes it up, puts it up, partially blocked and out of bounds. It will stay with Riverton with 5:07. At that same dead ball, Nichols and Becker will check back in for Roden and Eager. Clay Sheets coming in as well as Garrett. No, that's Bo. I don't know. I looked at his hair at first. And Clay Sheets is going to throw it right away. And it's going to be turnover number 14, leading to a break. First one is missed. Second one is missed by Nichols. And Nichols is going to try and throw it off Clay Sheets, and he is successful in doing so, it looks like. So it will remain with them. But Nichols missed an easy one. Gillum made it a little bit. He's the one who missed the first one. He made it a little bit harder than it needed to be. Inbound is to Becker. Becker to Nichols. Nichols drives in the free throw line. They get it inside to Gillum. Little baby hook up, no good. Rebound is by Cox, who will get Eric Smith. Eric Smith coming up to Bo Anderson in the corner. Bo for 3, no good. Rebound by Kelly Walsh. Bo Anderson's first shot, quite some time. First one in like a week and a half of gameplay. Swinging it around, they're going to get it to Becker. Becker drives in the paint, dishes out. 17-footer by Nichols is left short. Rebound by Ryan Cox. Gets it up to Eric Smith. He looks to go coast to coast, and they're going to say it was blocked, but it was blocked off of him. So it will be a turnover, not turnover, but it'll be missed shot, and then Kelly Walsh basketball. Aiden Kelly coming back in, Brandon Monroe coming back in, and now Garrett Jackson's coming in. 4:12 to go in the ball game. 18-point game. We've been kind of sitting at 54-36 a while. Nichols will casually bring it up. Of course, the clock very much the ally of Kelly Walsh. Goes to Eager. Now back up top to Alvar, who then passes back to Nichols. Nichols to Eager. They're looking to trap, and Brandon Monroe just swipes it right out of his hands, just pulled it right out, and he's going to take it coast to coast by Brandon Monroe, and that's his first bucket of the evening. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 54-38, 3:41 to play. Riverton trails by 16 here on 93.9 KTAK.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
And welcome back, 93.9 KTAK. Timeout after the bucket. 16-point game with 3:40 to go. Nichols with the ball. He's going to bring it into the front court, and no one's going to take the ball and one. Eric Smith trying to play catch-up, and nobody helped him out there. That'll be Nichols' 12th point of the game. He'll be looking for 13 here from the free throw line. Foul is against Eric Smith. Or should be. Yeah, it is. It's his third, team second, and he makes it. So back out to a 19-point game. And stolen away as they were bringing it up court, trying to just cross the timeline. A pass just stepped right in front of. They go into the paint for Nichols. Nichols just switched his pivot foot, and they missed it. But okay. Got out to Alvar. Alvar driving to the wing. Has to go out, and Garrett Jackson is going to get called for the foul here. That'll be his first, team third, with 3:06. He just got a little too aggressive trying to step in front of the pass. that point, you wonder if we'll see, Riverton pretty much uses all of their bench, so you might want to rest up. You don't have to play at 1:15. You don't have a dreaded, 8 a.m. game like we've had before in the Flaming Gorge or something here after playing late. And the pass is going to be intercepted as Kelly Walsh tries to feed the paint. Going all the way is Garrett Jackson, and he gets called for the charge. And I know Coach Sheets is not happy, and I don't think it has anything to do with Garrett Jackson. It has to do with the fact they've called that a block all night, and there they don't. It happened so bang, I couldn't tell if he set up further out. But I'd have called them all charges, so what do I know? Inbound is by Kelly Walsh, 2:50 to play. Gets it to Alvar. He'll bring over the timeline, guarded by Clay Sheets. He'll get it to Nichols. Of course, they're just going to look to waste some time, and that's exactly what they're doing. Just driving in just enough to break the 5-second call, and then looking to pass. Eager with it. 2.5 left. Eager brings it back up, goes to his left, and now will turn back towards half court. And he's going to get a 5-second call because he never actually made a movement. Of course, the key is you don't want to drive in and then stop and get called while you're dribbling for the foul or for the 5-second violation. Because if you go backwards, that doesn't eliminate the 5-second violation. What you want to do is start back, and then when you go forward, then someone can come back with a pass, then go forward, etc. So Riverton will look to inbound here after the turnover. They're going to get it for a 3 by Aiden Kelly. Nice 3 from the wing. 51-47. That's as close as they've gotten in a while. Tying as close as they've gotten in a while. 16. Nichols brings it up, and Eric Smith, after he almost got a steal, but then nearly tackled Nichols as they both went for the ball. It'll be the 4th against Eric, and it is the 5th against Riverton. It'll send Nichols to the line, where he is 3 for 3 on the evening. Minute 59 left. Free throw on its way. No good. Second one on its way. No good as well. Rebound by Clay Sheets. Guy goes 3 for 3, then misses 2 in a row. Eric Smith into the front court, loses control of it, but gets it right back. Goes to Clay Sheets, minute 50, to Malachi Smith on the elbow. Malachi looking to spin it into the paint, gets it stripped away, picked up by Kelly Walsh. That will be turnover number 15 on the day. Eager with it with a minute 35 left. He's picked up by Aiden Kelly. Eager onto the left wing on the dribble. Eric Smith able to come from behind, slaps it away, but it does go out of bounds with a minute 31 left. Excuse me there, I just coughed, hiccuped. Inbound, and that was a weird feeling actually. And inbound is to Alvar, and then he's going to look for a cross-court pass with minute 25, and it goes sailing pass. Just wasn't on target. Inbound is to Monroe. Monroe to Eric Smith. Smith back to Monroe, minute 19 to play. Looking for Malachi Smith. It's off the knee of Nichols. Clay Sheets gets the ball, though. They look inside for Malachi again, out to Eric Smith. 2 guys close out on that three possibility. And Clay Sheets, and he's smiling. I don't know if I'd be smiling right now on that. I think he was looking to get it Aiden Kelly towards the low block, because that's the only guy who'd been there. But Aiden Kelly had took off on a cut over to the far side 3 seconds earlier, so the ball just bounced past to nobody and out of bounds. It'll be turnover number 16 against Riverton. With a minute 3 left, they trail by 16. Inbound is to Nichols. And now we're under a minute as Nichols will bring it up. He's guarded by Bo Anderson. Bo Anderson getting a little bit more time, hopefully, to knock some rust off. And, nice job by Anderson. He's able to tip it away. Unfortunately, it goes right into the hands of Kelly Walsh's Bullinger. And then 42 seconds left. They get to Nichols. Nichols is going to lose control of it, though, and Malachi will come away with it. That was caused by Bo Anderson. He'll take it all the way. Will Malachi puts it up and good. 43-57 with 28.5 left, and we're going to get a foul on Bo Anderson. Be his first, but it's going to elongate the game somewhat as Nichols is fouled and will go to the line. I'm sure he'd like to start out 3 for 3 from the line, then missed his next 2. I'm sure he'd like to kind of get that taste out of his mouth with 26.7 seconds left. On its way, looks way shorter than it is. Now you start to wonder if he is tired. Of course, they'll get a pretty good break. They won't play till 8:15 tomorrow night against the winner of Star Valley versus Green River. On paper, Star Valley a heavy favorite in that game. And he's missed 4 in a row. He was 3 for 3, and now he's got less than 50%. Malachi Smith trying to bring it up on dribble, try to cross over, and he's going to turn it over as it got stuck on his leg. And Alvar's going to take it coast to coast for the bucket with 10 seconds left. Anderson to Monroe. Monroe going to try and shoot a 3. It's completely, not completely blocked, but enough hand on it to make it fall well short. And that will be the ball game. Final score, 57-43. When we return, it will be time for the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
And welcome back to the Clicker Ticket Postgame Show. I'm pretty sure now we're not getting Coach. He did, get to his credit, he tried to find us. We're just off in the corner, as are several other people who were trying to get players from that game, so none of us got them. So we're going to jump right into our our Papa Murphy's Player of the Game. That is going to be the second leading scorer on the team tonight, Ryan Cox. Ryan Cox finishes with 10. Really did well until the fourth quarter. Kind of disappeared there, but Ryan Cox going to get the Papa Murphy's Player of the Game this evening. Our Gatorade Good Sport of the game is going to be Bo Anderson. Bo always positive attitude, coming back from concussion, and even down big, still giving 100% effort. So congratulations to him as well. We're now going to go to our scorebook. Leading all scorers tonight was Alvar for Kelly Walsh. He had 17. They had two other guys in double figures. Nichols with 13, double figures. Nichols with 13, Eager with 11. Finishing with 6 was Atnip, 5 Becker, 3 was Roden, and 3 by Boulanger. For Riverton, leading scorer, they had 3 also in double figures. They just didn't have much else outside of that. Malachi Smith finishes with 14, Eric Smith with 11, Cox with 10, Kelly with 6, and then Monroe with 2. And that's not going to do it. So there's about 11 minutes till the next game will start, and that'll be who we will know we're playing. Me and one of our office manager and one of our board ops, Lance Anderson, going to kind of put our heads together and figure out exactly who's what, wins, where's, why's, both from 2A state, from 3A, and from 4A regional. But here is what we are looking at for tomorrow that we know for a fact will be here on 93.9 KTAK. Riverton Lady Wolverines and the Rock Springs Lady Tigers will face off here in what is deemed game number 10 at 9. Excuse me, no, that'd be if they won. We'll square off tomorrow in game 6 at 10:30 a.m. And then on the boys' side, Riverton will face the loser of Star Valley and Green River, and they will play in Game 6 as well on the boys' side, and they will play at 1:45. Both of those games scheduled to be here are at Rock Springs High School. I would say if you're coming down, I don't advise it. Listen to us. And normally, I'm one to say, hey, come on down to the games and whatnot. But I don't know what the condition of South Pass is. I'm pretty sure that I-80 probably is non-existent at the moment. So anyway, we want to thank, again, Lance Anderson, who got us started out on the day. We also want to thank Kirk Baxter, who's finishing us up from Snowy Lander. And we will see you tomorrow here on KTAK at 10:30. Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, probably about 10:15, depending on the game before it, because there is one before it at 9. But we will be here for a do-or-die game between Riverton and Rock Springs on the girls' side. And then at one, I just forgot the time, like 1:45, we will have a do-or-die game as well. So seasons on the line for both Riverton squads tomorrow, as well as Lander Valley. The Lander Valley Tigers, their season will be on the line on KFCW tomorrow as well. For everybody at WIO Today, we want to thank you, and we'll see you next time on 93.9 KTAK.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites